Hey, what's going on, Dodgers Nation? D-Mac here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For up-to-the-minute Dodgers news, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comments section. I want all your thoughts on Max Scherzer signing with the New York Mets. Should the Dodgers offered more? Are you okay that they lost him? I want all your takes down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we've got some big breaking news. Max Scherzer is signing with the New York Mets. Jeff Passan tweeted out, Max Scherzer's deal with the Mets is done per source. 3 years, $130 million, and opt out after the second season. And then John Heyman tweeted out, Scherzer, $43.3 million AAV, will break the record AAV of $36 million by Garrett Cole. That's a 20% increase, points out Jeff Passan. As a member of the union's negotiating committee, that's a coup for Max. Hashtag Mets. So Max Scherzer is going to the New York Mets. We know at this point it is a done deal. The Dodgers will not have him back in the rotation next season. So my first question that I hope we'll get the answer to in the coming days, weeks, and months is, how did the negotiations go down? How high were the Dodgers willing to go? Did they get close to that $130 million? Did they get close to that $43.3 million annual AAV? I'm sure they were definitely in the $100 million range, but did they go that high? I think they did. I think the Dodgers realized, look, Max Scherzer, he's a fantastic pitcher. The Dodgers, they went 12-0 before they lost their first game with him on the mound. He had a 1.98 ERA with the Dodgers. He finished third in the Cy Young Award winner, second in K percentage. He was fantastic. Make no mistake about it, but still, there is a risk when you give a 37-year-old pitcher that turns 38 next July a contract worth $43.3 million a year. At some point, you have to know when to walk away, and you also have to realize who you're going against. This New York Mets team, they're spending money like a drunk Max Scherzer after the wild card game.
Days are good. You got to get rid of this echo. I can't talk. I'm drunk. Whatever.
And look, good for the New York Mets. They are desperately trying to win a World Series championship. They think Max Scherzer is that guy. If you pair him with Jacob deGrom, it's definitely going to be one of the most elite 1-2 punches in the league. But health is definitely going to be a factor. Can those guys both stay healthy? That, to me, is the big question. Yes, for the most part in his career, Max Scherzer has been durable. But let's be real here. The Dodgers fans' last memory of Max Scherzer is going to be him not being able to go in that pivotal NLCS Game 6. If Scherzer is able to go with extra rest, they take it to Game 7, anything happens. You never know. They could have won the World Series this year. But Max Scherzer, it did look like he did empty the tank in his stay with the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's really all you can ask for. He had some great moments, the 3,000 strikeout, the debut against the Houston Astros, the don't effing touch me, and really just being electric every time he stepped onto the mound for the Dodgers. Save for a few clunkers there, he was outstanding in blue. The Dodgers gave their two top prospects in Josiah Gray and Keibert Ruiz for Trey Turner and Max Scherzer. Well, Max Scherzer turned out to be just a rental. But look, if they didn't trade for him last year, the Dodgers, they would have had a chance to tie the franchise record in wins at 106 to go as deep as they did in the postseason. Look, if the Giants hadn't had such a dominant regular season last year and you would have been able to rest Max Scherzer down the stretch, I think he would have been much fresher in the postseason, and the Dodgers would have had a deeper run. And then you also factor in the injuries to the other Dodger players like Clayton Kershaw, Max Muncy, Justin Turner. The list goes on, and it just wasn't the Dodgers' year last year. But as far as not bringing him back, it does leave a hole in the Dodgers' starting rotation. They need another frontline starter. Yes, Walker Buehler and Julio Urias, they're going to be in the front of that rotation, but you need another number one or number two guy. And I think at this point, you look at the market, you've got guys like Robbie Ray out there who won the AL Cy Young Award. I do think he is due for some regression. I'm not super high on the idea of signing Robbie Ray. I'd be okay with it, but I do think at this point, I'd rather see the Dodgers explore some trade options. And we're going to be dropping tons of videos on that. You guys know I'm a big fan of Luis Castillo, but there's other guys out there, the Sonny Grays of the world. But we're going to break that down in another video. But if you look at the Dodgers starting rotation right now, you have Walker Buehler, Julio Urias. And then after that, there's a lot of big question marks. Dustin May should come back after after the All-Star break next season. Clayton Kershaw is a free agent. He's had his health issues. David Price is still on the roster. They signed Andrew Heaney. What is Tony Gonsolin at this point? Will he be able to make it in the Dodgers starting rotation? Will Andre Jackson and Mitch White take the next step? And also the big question, the elephant in the room, is what do they do with Trevor Bauer? Do they try to trade him? Does he get suspended? Does he get reinstated? There's so many big questions and so much uncertainty with Trevor Bauer, and I think they also impacted the Max Scherzer deal. You have to believe he definitely did. So lots of question marks with this starting rotation. They're going to have a lot of work to do as far as filling it out, because right now it's not a World Series rotation. That's just the fact right now. It's not a World Series caliber rotation at the moment, so they're going to need to fill it in and add at least one other frontline guy sometime this offseason or in the middle of next year. But look, you still have to trust this organization. Max Scherzer, he got away. He's on the New York Mets. It's a really unique situation where you have the richest owner in Major League Baseball going all in on this offseason. He wanted Max Scherzer. He wanted a marquee free agent that he could break the bank on, and he definitely did. At the end of the day, will it look like an overpay a few years from now? I think there's a chance. Is there a chance that it could work out? Yes, it could. Max Scherzer, at his age, he really just defies what a pitcher can do. The velo is still there. He still has the pitch mix. He still can get it done, but we saw what happened at the very end where he had that dead arm, and like I said, he's not going to have dead arm when he's signing that $130 million contract. I'm sure it will be just fine, and at least you know the Dodgers, they drove up that price on Max Scherzer. There's no question about that. And look, at the end of the day, Max Scherzer was in a New York state of mind, and he didn't love LA, and now he's headed for Queens. So we're going to have so much more on this. We're going to go in depth about what this means, what's next for the Dodgers, and so much more. But this is just a quick breaking news video. Max Scherzer is heading to the New York Mets, and I want all your thoughts down below. Should the Dodgers offered more? Should they have been more aggressive? Should they give more years, more money? And what do you think the Dodgers should do next? Who do you want to see them try to trade for? Do you want to see them sign guys like Stroman and guys like Robbie Ray, the other guys that are still out there? Let me know down below. My name is DMac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all these Dodgers Nation merch, head over to gearup.la, download the new Dodgers Nation app, and until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.